How's everyone? Hope you all doing well. West Virginia, tough team, been fighting back. Started out rough. Now they playing the type of ball their coaches desiring them to play. Coach Rodriguez is a coaching legend. I respect the heck out of him. And another chance at the coaching realm, and he is back, and he's coaching with a vengeance. History, Big East, Pac-12 Conference, USA Coach of the Year, NAIA Coach of the Year. He is a coaching legend to me, and I love the passion and tenacity and mental and physical toughness that he coaches with, that he aims to have his teams at. Young freshman quarterback, solid game. Freshman versus freshman. We got a freshman that's going to start for us. They got a freshman that did some wonderful things a week ago. They shook up, not the world, but the college football in the Big 12 with the win last week, and I'm proud of them, but we got to work cut out ahead of us. Walker Anderson, offensive lineman, students of the week, London Merritt, student of the week, high school signees, every high school player. We signed in 23-24, still on the team that started for us since 10 total, and 4 more true freshmen are following suit in the 25 class. Blah, blah, blah. Let's get to the real. Soccer and volleyball. I heard basketball had a great game. Guard put it on them last night. Soccer came back for 2-0 halftime deficit to win 3-2 over UCF in the Big 12 tourney. Love my soccer guys, my soccer coaches, all the soccer girls. God bless you. Wednesday versus Kansas City is the only our seed to win and the best seed left in the tournament. Volleyball is 20-3, doggone it, and 10-1 in the Big 12, and the heads to play Kansas Thursday and Kansas State on Saturday. Travel mercies to the young ladies, and I wish them well. Men hoops survived the scare from Montana State preseason opener last night. Isaiah Johnson led the bus at 24, caught on fire. He's the godson of D. Wade. Women's basketball opens the season Thursday night. Thank you. Love our women's basketball coach to life, and she is awesome, and they're going to be dominant this season. I wish them peace and joy and love and everything. I think that's it. Let's go.
Hey, Coach. Hope you're doing well. Nikki Edwards, Yahoo Sports. What went into your decision to give Julian Lewis the nod this week?
Common sense. Common sense.
Jack.
My man. What's going on, Jack?
Doing good. How are you?
Yes, sir.
Just what's your message to the fan base in terms of sticking
Man,
with
let me
guys
tell
through
you
the
something.
final
We have
3
the
games?
best fan base in college football. Supportive, loving, caring. They deserve so much more than what we're giving them right now. I don't want to be the apologetic type of guy, but we're not playing good football right now. They deserve more. They deserve the hope that we gave them over the last couple of seasons that we were going to improve. They deserve more. We're underachieving for them. And my heart goes out to them. I want them to stay supportive, stay in love with the team, not in like, stay in love with the team, because we are trending right behind the curtains. If you really knew everything behind the curtains, we're trending in the right direction. But I appreciate the heck out of our fan base. I really do.
Hi, Coach. Adam Ostertag, 24/7 Sports. Hope you're well. With Juju, it looked like maybe it hurt his hand a little bit late in that game. Based on your comment,
cool.
He's cool.
He's good. He's throwing the heck out of the ball. He's a young kid. We're going to make young kids mistakes, but it's up to the staff to get him prepared, to get him ready so he could be concise and precise. He has to make quick reads and get the ball out of their run when he feels pressure, and just be himself. Just do what you've been doing your whole life.
What were the main things that stood out, good and bad, about his performance?
I don't talk about bad. I don't want to do that. The good things that he got the ball out in certain situations. He saw what was coming, what was happening. He received information and tried to apply it, what he was receiving through the headset, which he did a good job about that. And he was more talkative to his teammates. What I mean by that is you got to communicate with your linemen, your backs, your receivers. You got to let them know that you're there, you're in command, you're in control, and because they're looking for leadership.
Hey, Coach.
How you doing, Pat?
How you doing? Nice to see you. Two-parter. Number one is, can you give us a small peek behind the curtains, what you're seeing that's trending in the right direction that you like?
I say this every week, and I know it seems strange because we go out there and play like garbage. They're practicing right, man. Like they're practicing right. Like they're fighting. The things I challenge them with in the morning meetings are they're accountable. They're accountable to them. The coaches are accountable for what we're doing, and that's on us. Like the way they're performing, it's on us. It's not on them. I think we got to do a better job of putting them in the right situations to make the plays that they need to make, and they got to give a little effort as well, a little more effort as well in certain areas.
And my second part to that one
Yes,
is you after the game you put it on you, the loss on you. What after a couple days of reflection, what do you need to do? What do you need to see to
Stay on
go
everybody. It has to be preparation to the fullest, including me. It has to be intellect and understanding what's going to happen, what should be happening, what you see, the correct meeting times, the messages dispersed inside the meeting rooms, attention to details in practice, attention to details in everything we do. More tough on the discipline things. We had been in the top, where was it? Top 25, I believe, in penalties over the season. And we go up there and have 9, 10 penalties that knocks us to a 50-something or whatever it was. I saw it on one of the lists that you gave me. I don't see it right now. But we just got to be better with discipline. So that means guy late for breakfast, guy late for training room, late for this and that. That has to be an understanding that we don't do that because that stuff translates to the game. It translates to the field. It's your life. If you don't focus on the little things, the big things are going to falter as well.
Hey, Coach. Mark Kislet, Denver Gazette. With the changes in college football and players now being
Covers it.
paid professionals, what in your mind qualifies as fair criticism for a player?
It
and what
is.
does
Everything's
not?
fair. Everything is fair that you guys do until it gets personal.
Okay.
It's okay to talk about the performance. It's okay to talk about me in every realm. But when it gets personal, that's when you're stepping across the lines. You can't step across that line because we don't. If we get personal with you, it's going to be a problem because you're going to get sensitive. Like we get sensitive in the part when you step across the line with the kids. So that's keep it football related, and we're good.
Okay. So second part of that is you said come after you. After
Yes, sir.
That. As paid professionals, why don't you think players should speak for themselves in a situation
You can't.
like this?
You can't. You know what, my man? That's a great question. Let me tell you why. I have a fatherly spirit, and I have an overseer spirit. I'm trying to shield my guys from certain things that may harm them. I know the temperature of the room. I know if they can't handle this at this time. Certain guys can, certain guys can't. I can't differentiate those guys and tell you can talk to them, but you can't talk to them. I don't want to do that. So my job is to protect them and put an umbrella around them until I feel like they're ready for the attacks and the assaults and ready for the social media gambit, which they're dealing with right now. So that's just me being a protector, a guardian, and a father, which we all call coach back in the day.
John Treach, 9 News. Coach, you consistently talk about a championship standard and don't flinch from those expectations. But at 3-6, have the goals changed for the program?
Yeah, we're not happy with 3-6. You think I'm excited sitting up here like right now? No, I'm excited. I'm not excited. I got to answer these type of questions. I want to answer those type of questions about this guy played his butt off. You know, how we're going to attack this team again next week. What we're going to do is this guy, how we're going to use Mario and Miller, how we're going to use this guy, the secondary banged up. Okay, what are you going to do? Those kind of transactions and transitions that we're doing. I want to talk about it like that, but I understand. It is what it is. I'm not happy by any means, and we're underachieving, and I got to fix it.
Hey, Coach, how you feeling?
What's going on, boss?
Not too much. Scott Proctor, DMVR. You mentioned earlier about, Juju, like it's going to be on like your staff to make sure he's prepared for kind of his first career start. What gives you the confidence that, you all have the right things and people in place to make sure that he develops into the guy, the quarterback that we know he can be?
What I see, what I know, what I've experienced, it's not just the staff to develop these young men. These young men got to develop on their own too, mentally, physically, psychologically. They got to mature as well in the process as well. So, and they got to want it on their own off. I've never seen a great player not work his butt off when it wasn't even practice time. Like all the great, we just had Ray Lewis in. I mean, he's known for working. All the guys that we have that are Hall of Famers in the locker room, they're known for working. Like you got to work. It's like a marriage between your skill set and your work ethic. Then the coach just put his on top, and the rest is history. But they got to want that like that. They got to want it. And it's up to us to make sure we have those guys in the locker room and find those guys as well. You too.
Ryan Scholes from Ralph Report, you mentioned it'll be a freshman versus freshman matchup with
Yes,
Juju
sir.
and Scotty Fox-Lewis. When you go back and you watch that tape from the Arizona, or the Houston, West Virginia game, what do you see from Fox Jr. in West Virginia?
He did some good things. You know, ran the ball, threw the ball, made some good decisions, key plays in certain situations that he made. But the defense, they made some great plays as well to put him in those situations. So I saw a team effort, not just a singular guy's effort, but they did some good things for him and with him to stay in his comfort zone.
Hey, Coach. Brian Howell, Daily Camera. A couple questions for you. Will Caden be your number 2 going into this week?
Probably. I don't know yet.
Okay. And then just want to ask you, just Shador was here this last weekend, and Bucky had a video up there, and Shador
Yeah.
was saying there's not a lot of alphas on this team.
I didn't hear. I'm sorry. I didn't watch it. I didn't hear it.
Yeah, it was there. I mean,
Got you.
he was asked what's the difference, and he says there's no alphas on this team.
Yeah.
I'm just curious, just in recruiting, how hard is it to find whether a guy is an alpha or not?
Well, that's hard when you're recruiting by a lot. Because there's a lot of people trick-or-treating. And you got to cut through the tape. You got to do the right backgrounds. You got to call the barbershops, the youth football coaches. You got to call certain people around the neighborhood that know those guys and saw how they were and who they were when they grew up. Because if you want an alpha young, you're not going to be an alpha old. That don't change. Like alpha is an alpha. Like that's just how you get down. You walk in the back or the front. That's what it is. So it's up to us to do our due diligence to attract those type of guys and find it and identify those type of young men. I know what he's talking about. I didn't hear him say it.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Coach. Harrison Simeon, Buffs SI. Last week I asked you about changing responsibilities among your assistant coaching staff.
Yeah.
And you mentioned, those things happen behind the scenes. You tweak things.
Yeah.
At what point, though, after some of these losses, do you kind of lose trust in having the people in the right spots?
I might already change it and you don't know. I don't do stuff and blow the whistles in and make major announcements. Hey, I don't do that kind of stuff. I do it and I let you guys still take shots. You don't even know you may be shooting at the wrong target. So some things take place that you may not be privy to.
At what point would we figure? At what point would they be changes that we do notice, though?
That's up to you to notice them. They may have already happened.
Football is your business, but health is way more important. At least it is to me.
Football is not my business.
Okay.
Football is my passion, man. Football
Okay.
is like my lady. She's like my wife. Like I love her. I do. So it's more than business to me. Business is the other stuff. That's business. This is my heart is in this.
Do you feel, your health challenges has been as real as they get?
Yeah, but that ain't got nothing to do with the win and loss column.
You don't think so?
No. I ain't playing. I wish the world I could. Especially corner right now. We're short. I wish I could go out there and play some corner right now. But no, but I got to do a better job in this whole thing. That's on me. So it has nothing to do with my health.
Does it change, does your health issues change your desire to do this job at all?
No. I just told you when you said, what'd you say the first thing you said?
Mark.
This job was what?
Football's your business.
It's not my business. I told you I'm passionate about it. I
passion.
love her. This ain't business. My relationships ain't business. It may end up in business like they have, but it's not business. They start off right. They end up in business. They start off right.
Last question.
I like your questions, man.
Hey, Coach. Shane Holcomb, Scope of Sports. This is your team's first 10 a.m. body clock kickoff this season.
Thank God.
Has that changed any of your preparation, considering you guys are traveling across the country for the first time
Yeah,
this year?
but we're morning. We practice at 9, so I think that's 10 East Coast, correct? Or 8, something like that, East Coast. Yeah.
Noon East Coast 10 here.
Yeah, but so it's 10. It's 10 here. Oh, I'm thinking 10 there. 10. I'm sorry, I'm off. I like it. We're a daytime team, man. We perform better in the morning. I'm sorry, we perform better in the morning because that's when we normally get up and we normally get after. Like we're done with practice already. All they have next is meetings and maybe a walkthrough here and there.
Okay, that's it.
That's it. Thank you. Somebody give me something so I can clean this up. I can't let nobody clean this up. I got to clean up my own mess, right?
Clean up what you missed.
There you have.